prisoners before them. It's not about me. It's about them. So I picked up my rifle, and I got to work. We've got to fight on. Not just because we're in the Vanguard, or Queen's Guard, or because we're heroes, or all that rot. Because it's what Amanda would have done. And that's good enough for me.
And if we didn't do it, who will? Defiant Battleground, Orbital Prison.
Beyond Earth's gravity.
Fear not, Cal of Light. Within the Ascendant Plane, even the rules of physics will
Also,
bend to the...
I don't think that scepter was the thing that was in the story. I think it's just a thing to open the portal.
The Guardians will...
Because it looks like it was never brought back up again.
Me to remember, Amanda. I would give much to tear the Shadow Legion fleet from the sky.
I sympathize. But we can't risk the few resources we have. Our first responsibility is to the captives still up there.
Speak. Pain truths.
What?
A basket of small, dark fruit waits at the farm for those rescued today. Its flesh is pulpy and sweet. The skin like fine leather.
Figs.
Yes. Reese had something similar. These are a gift from Marakel.
We've all died countless deaths.
And they gave her a great tombstone.
Feel loss
With a ship too?
from the outside in. Holiday. She died doing what was necessary to protect the people of the city. She didn't do it out of obligation or circumstance. She knew it had to be done. And she believed in it to the end. She had one life. And she used it to save us. She set an example for us all.
Zavala.
I don't know what else to say. Amanda. I would give my last life, if it would bring her back. I've begged before. It's a false hope. A lie. At every loss, the traveler is silent. Each path I take leads me to a grave. Cade. Sophia.
No, his wife.
Hakim.
Who? Who the hell's Hakim?
I failed them all.
Oh, his son.
I love you, Amanda. I'm so proud of you.
Took me a while to remember. Because his son lost his life when he became a warrior because he wanted to be like his dad.
One cannot hear Zavala's words and remain.
And that sucks. How come we don't see Ikora saying anything?
Has borne suffering enough for many lifetimes. That is the price we pay for opening our hearts. And as the voice in the darkness extends its reach, we know only that few will finish this journey with us, for the path is long. As the nebulae whirl and billow above us, we remain. We endure. This is our privilege, our duty, and our curse. Take heart, Guardian. Know that we will endure. Together.
Crow. What do you want?
I wish to speak with you.
I don't have time for this. Or for you.
We've all lost someone dear to us.
If you mean me, you don't show it.
Ouch.
I wanted to. But I held my heart so closely that I smothered it. I don't want to see you do the same.
Yeah, because she didn't want him to repeat what happened before.
Talking like you do.
I know how we grieve. It is raw and violent. I know we believe that keeping others away from it will protect them. But we don't do it to protect them. We do it to protect ourselves. We do it because it is easy.
Nothing about this is easy. You didn't know her.
Then tell me who she was.
Aw.
She
She's just doing it for him to let him grieve. Because she know he's just gonna lash out and focus on this one highway of trying to get revenge. Because that's all his mind can do at this point. To like, what's the word I'm looking for? To settle? To keep himself sane or something? I don't know the word I'm looking for. To keep himself focused. But she's trying to like, hey, I'm here for you. You need to talk. Like, I do care about you. But because of what she's doing, she's like distancing him because she doesn't want to repeat what was before he became Crow in the old Aldrin. So it looks like they haven't been talking as much as I thought they would. I was hoping. I guess that's done to season of The Witcher, maybe, or maybe another season where they kind of understand one another a little bit more, because they still seem pretty distant.
She was a sunrise.
Grieve its setting, but do not turn your grief to armor. Let us spare you through it.
I'll try.
I know you will.
Change from before. What the hell is this? Oh, what? They gave her two tombstone? Or did they bring that one to here? Or is there? Assuming this is a different one. For those that can't leave the tower.
Epic Beauty sale is on. Earn over 100 extra bucks rewards on makeup,
goddamn ads,
skincare, and more. When you use Extra Care in-store and online. The Epic Beauty sale. Save now through April 12th.
And why am I getting 2 ads?
Can we start?
Mara and I have been talking, and we came to the same conclusion. It's time to act. The Witness sees our connection to each other as a weakness to exploit. It's counting on us not risking more lives in another attack.
No, that's not how Guardians work.
I think she'd tell us it's time.
What's
to
a great phrase
offense.
said by Light?
Mara's focusing all her energy directly.
I'm the speaker,
you,
not Light.
Guardian. We need you to blaze through the Ascendant Plane one last time. But it won't be without backup.
That's what you guys always say.
Mara says your power is strong enough to sweep us up in your astral wake. When you come out on the Shadow Legion flagship, we'll be right there with you.
I hope so.
Lead the charge, Guardian.
Every time they always say, I'm like, yeah, you guys are never there though. That's like the one thing I always ask. I wish the NPCs were here fighting alongside us.
With your light,
but they're
and
never
power
not.
Which I have imbued, you have grasped the Ascendant Plane in total and may traverse
That's a cool
it at
ship.
will. We
Like
are
the hard
poised
light.
for a victory. It is time to strike. The Shadow Legion flagship is a stain on your sky. Destroy it, and find joy in its destruction.
We will travel the Ascendant Plane by Marakel's grace and aid you in your attack.
We'll follow your lead. Get inside that ship and we'll all take it down together.
Does that place always
Never
look
fear,
stormy in the
Guardian.
distant?
We'll be your support as you
I'm
find
pretty
the
sure that was there
powerful
before
ships
too,
in
right?
Go. Find your retribution. Deliver justice as Queen's Guard.
In all my years fighting back the Taken, I never thought I'd set foot in the Ascendant Plane.
Marakel's power is considerable, but it is not boundless. We must use this opportunity wisely.
That's right. We have our
Every time I see this these hallways, I always think
Find a way through that
Calus
ship,
will
Guardian.
pop in like Kool-Aid Man.
Mithrax and I will bring down the Shadow Legion's commanders one by one.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Likewise. Mithrax?
I am ready to cut them down. We will break their ship and watch it fall from our sky.
Remember what they took from us. Don't let anything stand in your way. There. You took out their firepower.
Cheers.
Marakel's Corsairs are with me. We are ready.
Good. Devrim's providing cover. Let's move.
I have them in my sights. Don't worry, Guardian. We've got things handled on our end.
All right. Is that Mithrax fighting?
Accept my power, Guardian, and tear down their defenses.
At first I thought it was the Empress Palate's troops, but it isn't.
Those cooling fans are the only thing stopping the engine from going critical. You'll have to destroy those generators first.
Earlier, I took out the Legionary with the biggest helmet. Had to be their leader. They're headless now, so to speak. You're clear to bring down those engineers. Then that engine is all yours.
Destroy the engine and take down this ship.
Oh, what this reminds me of?
Back safely. Complete your mission.
Was it the base
And have a
game,
little fun with
Destiny 2, where you have to also destroy a ship? I don't think we destroyed another ship, right? It's not the Leviathan. Ah, damn. What is Gary's ship's name? His little eyeball laser thing.
But we have this victory today.
Every civilian in the EDZ can see what we've done. They know we're keeping them safe from whatever the witness wants.
Where is
with
it?
them. Well done, Guardian. You too, lads. We
Oh,
made
that's
quite
it?
the team up there.
We made the
Doesn't
Shadow
it fall
Legion
because of gravity?
We showed them that we can strike back.
Does it look like it's getting bigger?
We honor Amanda's memory.
I don't think it is. I think it's feel like that's just a picture, as using as a background.
You did it, Guardian.
There's no
And thanks for
cutscene.
taking us along for the
That
ride.
that was disappointing.
Felt good to get a few shots in. You make one hell of a Queen's Guard.
Hey,
Wish it didn't have to end, but Mara won't be able to channel her energy out forever. She'd deny it, but she's getting tired. Even if the power of the Awoken fades, you'll always have their gratitude. And Mara's. And mine.
of course we're bros.
There are still pockets of prisoners out there. Devrim and Mithrax will keep running rescue efforts as long as it takes. I'll be here too. We can't protect everyone, but helping who we can, there's nothing more important than that. See you around, Guardian.
Thanks for taking us along for the ride, Crow says. You make one hell of a Queen's Guard. There's satisfaction in Crow's voice. For the successful attack on the Shadow Legion ship. Certainly, but beneath its words, you sense something greater unspoken. Wish it didn't have to end, but Mara won't be able to channel her energy out forever. Even if the power of the Awoken fades, you always have their gratitude, and Mara's, and mine. He tells you he'll join Devrim and Mithrax in continuing rescue operation for as long as he can. We can't protect everyone, but helping who we can, nothing more is important than that. See you round, Guardian. Aw, Crow. It's getting so used to the Guardian life.
Holiday. I know the Traveler won't bring you back. But if it did, you wouldn't remember any of us. Or who you were.
Oh shit, I forgot. They lose their memories.
Tradition would dictate I not tell you. But I think I would. I would hold your hand and tell you that you were the best of us.
Aww.
Fearless, kind, and joyful. Skilled, stubborn, brave, and principled. Even to the end.
But if it was part of her nature, do you think, like, if it was part of who she was, you think she would retain those part of her? Or was it her past that shaped her to who she was, to who she is today? You know, that's my question. Well, I guess you could see that from you can look at example for Kroll too. Was it his past that shaped him to become Aldrin, or was it his personality that made him Aldrin? And then you see when he dies, he became Crow. I think it was the past that shaped him to be Aldrin, that more cold-hearted, but still love for his sister. Wow, you can see here then from Crow to Aldrin, Crow still has the same cold-heartedness in some things where he's like more hard-headed and ruthless. Like when Amanda died, Holiday died. He's like, I gotta go. We gotta get revenge. We gotta do this. That's still that part of him. But the other parts was probably from his past to shape him who he was. So I guess Holiday would have been different, but there's some part of her still would have retained the same of who she was before she became a guardian, if she did.
And I would tell you how much you meant to the people who loved you. I know that if you became a guardian, you would be all those things again. But here, now, we can only live in the better world you've made for us. And hold ourselves to the example you set. Thank you for what you did and who you were. Goodbye, Amanda.
Nivea Essentially Enriched. Feel the difference with 48-hour moisture and smooth, luminous skin.
Goddamn, more ads.
The most powerful world leaders are gathered at the G20 summit.
Going dark in
Legacy, Last Will, and Testament. Commander Zavala hands you a handwritten note from Amanda Holiday. Guardian, if you're reading this, then I guess I'm not round the hanger anymore. I hope I went out on a mission. Not by getting run by some new light, figuring out how their landing gear works. Aww. Either way, I'm leaving you my personal ship. She's seen me through a lot of scrapes, and I know you take good care of each other. Always been bad at goodbye, so instead, I'll just say I'll give him hell, Guardian, Amanda. What? Way to go. So how long did she write this, I wonder?
I was born outside the city walls, you know that? Yeah. It was rough on the refugee roads. My ma died crossing the Panama Ravine. Pa died just a half day's ride from the city gate.
Damn, he could have made it.
Thought, if you made it to the city, you were safe. Took me a long time to feel safe here. I guess that's why I like working in the tower with y'all. Guardians don't die. At least, that's what I thought. But forward momentum, buddy. That's what Cade would want. And what else can we do? I'm just glad you're safe.
Raisin Shark. Oh, that was not the ship I was expecting. Everyone loves the spark right up into it starts on fire. Amanda Holiday. Zavala glanced past the flight instructor to clock on the wall. He's becoming impatient, but meeting like this could not be rushed. After which she called me a bent grape. The disgruntled teacher concluded. Is that bad? Zavala inquired. It sure ain't good, a teenage Amanda Holiday piped up. She was slouching in her chair next to Zavala, her lank hair hanging over her eyes. You see, the flight instructor stood, his face turning red. This young lady's disrespectful attitude is a danger to herself, her teammate, and her aircraft. Amanda rolled her eyes. Zavala frowned at his young charge. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. It will be dealt with. So Zavala was mentoring her. Alright, scroll down faster, please. Come on. You got this. You got this. The flight instructor shook the commander's hand. I hope so. Amanda shows a lot of potential. I hate to see it wasted. After they had been dismissed, Zavala walked with Amanda across the hangar bay. He gestured to a Hawk airship. You know how those ships are made, he asked. The solemn teenager shrugged, her eyes downcast. Takes a lot of people, Zavala continued. Scrapper risks Fallen's attacking the Cosmos drone to find the metals. God damn it. Why? Machinist gets burned. They lose fingers forging the parts. Mechanics throw out their back, keeping them running. Yes, so? When you talk back to your instructors, Zavala replied, or think you're better than their lesson, you're not just disrespecting them. You're disrespecting all the people that built those ships, and you make yourself unworthy of their sacrifice. One day you'll be a pilot, the commander stated with certainty, and you had better hope that all those people gave the same respect to their job that you owed to yours. Though she didn't raise her eyes, Amanda nodded sheepishly. Hurry up before the thing pops up. God damn it. How do you get rid of this shit? Is there a button to get rid of that? Is it annotations? No. Well, it said something. I don't know what it said. Oh, that was season of the Defiance. It's just, it was about the sacrifices and hope and belief that the ones that don't have a million lives and their courage to like continue pushing on, and how even though Amanda knew she was going to die eventually, and probably during her line of work, but she honestly didn't care. She believed in the things she was doing, what she was doing was right. The inspiration she was giving to all those others that she saved, and how they will become the next. It's like when she saw herself when she was young, she's like, if only someone was there for me. And then how it impacted everyone moving forward with their motivation to stop the witness. Even when things are looking grim, you saw how humanity was like, when they were captured, and she said she was surprised. She's like, you know what surprised me was that, that the thing they said while they were locked here, we gotta save the other survivors. We gotta find the others and see if they need help. So this was a really cool season. I love like the grand with the deeper meaning of it. It was awesome. And even with Amanda dying, I felt like there was tension up to that point, and then when it happened, I was like, whoa, that was fast. I didn't even have time to process the feeling of what just happened, which is different from Rohan, where I'm like, he's dead. Well, we won't have you like, we didn't even get that much screen time for you. I don't even know you that well. Do you even have a family? That was a waste of a character death. I'm not gonna lie. What was the point of that? Just like me playing Black Desert Online right now. They gave me this character, Aslan. Even before that, you have never met him. This is literally he's literally just there. Right after this mission from this NPC that's been helping you. He's like, oh, I gave you this rookie NPC named Aslan. And he's like, oh, my name is Aslan. Oh, I want to become a great knight to save everyone. Help my kingdom. I'm only 16 years old or something, but I'm only a rookie knight right now. And I literally said, when I was talking to this NPC, I was like, this kid's gonna die. Why would they give me this kid? For what reason was this kid important? Why is this NPC necessary? Like up to that, everything before that, I have slew gods. Well, not gods. Monsters. Bigger monsters. Giants. Ogres. Goblins. Hordes of enemies. Phantom ghost knight looking things. Save curses. Towns. Stop a perennial war. Fought this king drug addict dude. And they were like, here, we were saying we'll give you an escort. This kid will escort you. That made me so upset, because I'm like, there is literally no reason for you to give me this kid NPC for fuck all reason. It's like just to die. And like I said, when we got there, a monster spawned. We jumped out of the way because we're experienced adventurer. The kid, 16-year-old, nope, rookie knight, got grabbed and then got squashed like a grape. And I'm like, that was really unnecessary. Why would you give me the 16-year-old just from the die right there? What, for motivation to give my character motivation to keep this going? We already had motivation. Our motivation was to stop this guy, take all his source of power, so then we can absorb it and become stronger ourselves. We didn't need any more motivation than we already had, really. So this was a pointless death. That's how I felt for Rohan too. I was like, this is unnecessary. Like, with Amanda's death, it gave more meaning than what Rohan did. But yeah, I really love the season and the deeper meaning. So I'm curious to what's the next season. Maybe it's the season of the deep with that. I think, wasn't she on Titan? The bulky Titan? I guess we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Stay safe. I'll see you next time in Season of the Deep. I'll probably split this video up into, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 parts. See ya.